out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm racing the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk. Heard it's real cheap, but it's really gon' cost. I'm tryna get these ends, building empires with my friends. I'm about handling my business.
TV. Everything I say in this video is alleged. It is in my opinion, and it is for entertainment purposes only. Hello, YouTube family. It's DeMarie TV. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the video, you guys. I'm new to YouTube. Every like and subscribe that I get, it helps me get higher in the algorithm. And I always forget to ask you guys in the front of the video, and I wait till the end and I miss it. So would you please do me a huge favor and like the video and subscribe to the channel. Here we go. Hey, DeMarie TV family. So I'm coming to you today to report about Big Brother Week 3, Episodes 6 and 7. And so I just want to do a quick recap about what's been happening this week, because it's a lot of changes taking place. And a lot of it's happening on the live feed. So let's get into it. So it starts off with Hisam's nomination speech, where he places Riley and Cameron up on the block. Hisam is somebody who you can tell in his normal life, he kind of has people that are work under him, and he does not watch his tone or how he speaks to people, because that's how he's behaving on the show. He is not making any bones about it. His target is Riley, and that is because he feels like Riley just blatantly came for him, and so he's giving her back what she dished. When Hisam's doing his confessionals, you can really tell he's like, he's in his own bag. He is feeling himself. He has the big head because he has power right now. It's not dawning on him that this power is very limited and it's for a short time period. So then when he's meeting one-on-one with Riley, he's touching her arm in such a condescending manner, and he's speaking to her in a way that just pisses Riley off. But really, it's nothing she can do about it, because she kind of let it go to her head when she was HOA last week and blatantly made it a point of letting everybody know they were gunning for Hisam. So now it's just, you feel bad for Riley because you don't want her to go home so quickly, but she overplayed her hand, and now Hisam is overplaying his hand, and there will be backlash to this. So Hisam is the first to bring up one of the showmances that are happening. Like this show has taken off so fast. There is 3 showmances that happened this week. The first that is mentioned is Matt and Riley. And Hisam's trying to figure out if they're in a showmance and they're together because it could mess up his HOH. I think if Riley were on the show longer, this could progress into something. Right now, I don't think it really is. I think they just, get along and, tend to gravitate towards each other. But if Riley is able to stay on the show longer, I think that would have kind of developed into a showmance. So Jag comes back from the Nether region, and then Cirie lets him know that he has to now send someone else to the Nether region who will not be able to compete in the competition. So now he has to strategize about who he should send so that he doesn't raise any red flags with Hisam. I think, Jag plays a very cautious game, and I think that he's going to make a decision that he feels will not ruffle Hisam's feathers. But I don't know. I think I would kind of play my own game at this point, but we'll see what he does. So Jag does the best thing you could possibly do in this situation, and he starts interviewing everybody to see who will nominate themselves to go to the Nether region, and then it's like no sweat off of him. He gets to say, hey, they volunteered to go. That has to be good with Hisam, and that other person is not upset because it was a voluntary move. Everyone says no except for Boy. Boy said she wouldn't mind going over there, so Jag sent her over. Really, I don't think sending Boy changed the game at all. She's really playing under the radar and playing a really safe game. A lot of people are doing this, and I think in the end, it might come to bite them in the ass, because the people who are forming the strong alliances and who are having strong opinions are really shaping how this game is going. And you got like Red, Boy, you got Jag, I think, and you have like Cameron, America. They're all just kind of laying low. They're not doing anything to put any to have anyone shine a light on them, but they're not really valued in the game either. And in true Hisam form, he immediately starts talking about he's upset that Jag did not choose the replacement that he wanted, or the person that he wanted to go to the Nether region, which was Blue. And Jag was not going to send Blue to the Nether region. I don't know who Hisam thinks he is, but because of that, he was saying that he's upset with Jag, and he better be glad that he wasn't, his focal point this week, or he would have sent him or replaced him, somebody, either Cameron or Riley, with Jag and got him off because he was upset that he didn't choose the person that he wanted to go. Hisam is so arrogant and self-centered, and it's really coming through. In the beginning, I liked the fact that he was playing a straightforward, honest game, but now it's crossing over into being a lot of self-centeredness, and he's not considering other people. And I don't know how he thinks this is going to work out. You're in a house with a group of people, and you have to work with other people in order to get to the end. If you piss them off, you're out of there. So then they move to the living room to select the 6 players that's going to participate in the veto competition. So during the nominations, it really goes completely in Riley's favor. You end up with Blue, Matt, Riley, Hisam, Cameron, and America all playing for the power of veto. Everyone up there is basically Team Riley except for Hisam. So this could not have gone any better for him. The competition is about scratching turntables. And when you're scratching the turntable, you're going to get a clue that tells you what to look for in a room. And the people who get this done the fastest, who answer all the clues and hit the bell the fastest, that's who's going to win Power of Veto. So the house guest who completes the 3 Scrambleverse tasks, the fastest wins. So everyone's competing. It really looks like Hisam and Riley are kind of neck and neck, but it turns out Hisam wins the power of veto, and he leaves the nominations, which are Riley and Cameron, the same. Now, what you don't see on this show is after Hisam's nomination speech, that there was a lot of talk in the house about getting him out of the game or switching to vote off Cameron and keep Riley, because Hisam is just rubbing everybody the wrong way. And so on the live feeds, you saw Sari get upset with him. You saw Izzy start to turn on him. A lot of people were talking about how could they possibly go against Hisam and get Cameron to be the person voted out. How could they blindside Hisam? And that was happening a lot on the live feeds because he's just overdoing it. The power has gone to his head, and he is not playing a very smart game right now. And the cast is really ready to turn on Hisam. So after this head of household, he's going to have a rough time with this cast because he's rubbed everybody the wrong way. And of course, Riley goes up to try to talk to him. One thing I do like about this, Riley is not giving up on this game. She is fighting to the very end, and I respect that so much. But she goes up to talk to Hisam, and he tells her, that she miscalculated the game. He is so damn condescending. It's like, listen, do you not realize you're not going to keep this power the whole time and that it will flip to someone else? I don't think he can, I don't think he knows how to turn it off, and he is digging himself into a hole. Everyone right now is really trying to strategize on how they can get Hisam out of there. He has made himself the #1 target because of his head of household reign, which is exactly what he is saying Riley did, and that was her big mistake. He's in real time doing the exact same thing. You can tell he really rubbed the house the wrong way, and this is where everyone truly begins to turn on him and start to think, we got to get him out of here, because he is just playing a cutthroat game and nobody wants to be bothered with that, right? His energy, his energy is too much. It's like once you get that energy out of the house, it can level the playing field, but everyone can clearly see if you leave Hisam in this house, he will take over. He also made this little comment during the speech saying that everyone in the house can then find out who they truly want to be aligned with. I'm sure the professors is like, what the hell is he talking about? So you truly don't want to be aligned with us? Or are you saying you really, this is not what's for you? So he already kind of led on that he would like to be aligned with other people. It's in a lot of people's mind, it's time for him to go. It's time for him to go. So overall, episode 6 was really good, but what it really is about putting a nail in Riley's coffin. She's likely going to go home, but it's also about Hisam digging his own grave, right? So let's see what happens in episode 7. Please give me your comments, like the video, subscribe, share the video, and then I'll be back to review and recap episode 7.
Get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm raising the clock. Even if my feelings grind don't stop. Got big dreams.